In a world where the boundaries between earth and sky were ruled by forces both ancient and powerful, a legend told of a weapon forged from the very stars, a sword known only as the Celestial Sword. It was said to possess unimaginable power, capable of cutting through anything and unleashing the energy of the cosmos. But such power came with great responsibility, and only one chosen by the heavens could wield it. This is the story of Kato, the young warrior destined to become the bearer of the Celestial Sword and defend the realms from an unspeakable evil. Many centuries ago, the gods of the sky and earth fought a brutal war for dominion over the world. To end the bloodshed, the sky god Zephyr forged the Celestial Sword from the core of a dying star, embedding it with the essence of the heavens. The sword had the power to seal away the most dangerous forces, and it was used to imprison the dark titan Morith. Once the battle was won, Zephyr entrusted the Celestial Sword to the Sky Keepers, an ancient order sworn to protect the balance between the realms of the earth and the sky. For generations, the sword lay dormant in the Temple of Winds, waiting for a new champion to arise. Kato was an orphan living in the floating city of Aetheris, a magnificent metropolis that soared high in the sky, connected to the ground by towering chains. Though the people of Aetheris were prosperous, Kato felt an emptiness inside him, a longing for something greater. He trained every day with an old swordmaster named Master Ryu, learning the art of the blade, though he never knew why he was drawn to the sword. One night, while staring at the stars, Kato saw a brilliant flash of light streak across the sky. It was no ordinary shooting star, it was a sign. The Celestial Sword had chosen him. The sky itself seemed to whisper his name, calling him to the Temple of Winds. Kato felt a pull in his heart and knew he had to go. Leaving behind his life in Aetheris, he embarked on a dangerous journey across the floating islands, guided only by the light of the stars. Little did he know, darkness was stirring. Far beneath the floating cities, deep within the earth, the prison of Morith had begun to crack. The Dark Titan's minions, the Shadowborn, had been working tirelessly to free their master. With the seal of the Celestial Sword weakening, they sought to claim the sword for themselves and unleash Morith's reign of terror upon the world once more. As Kato journeyed to the Temple of Winds, the Shadowborn hunted him, sensing that the sword had chosen him as its wielder. These dark creatures, born of shadow and nightmare, attacked Kato at every turn. With only his training and his resolve, Kato fought bravely, but he knew he needed the Celestial Sword if he was to stand a chance against the growing evil. After days of travel and countless battles, Kato finally reached the Temple of Winds. Inside the temple, the Celestial Sword rested on an altar, glowing with a radiant blue light. But before Kato could claim the sword, he was confronted by Zephyr, the spirit guardian of the sword. Zephyr was a colossal being made of wind and light. "You seek the power of the Celestial Sword," Zephyr said, his voice booming like thunder. "But power alone does not make a hero. To wield the sword, you must prove your heart is as strong as your blade." Zephyr challenged Kato to a trial of both mind and body. Kato had to face his deepest fears, his insecurities, and the doubt that had haunted him since childhood. Only by overcoming these inner demons could he truly unlock the power of the Celestial Sword. With great effort, Kato passed the trial, proving that he was worthy. The Celestial Sword flew into his hands, and in that moment, he felt the power of the cosmos surge through him. The sword glowed with the light of 1,000 stars, and Kato knew that he was now the guardian of the skies.